I'll read a few poems from a collection I'm putting together, written from the perspective of a 15-year-old girl who's grown up in San Diego. Okay? Totally imaginary.
From experience.
Hey, I've been in San Diego, okay? I hitchhiked through there 3 days. All right. Dressed in blue and black striped rubber suits, the workers at SeaWorld point and laugh, thinking that Shamu laughed with them. But the killer whale and I, we share the same heart. I know that behind their toothy smile, Shamu wants nothing more than to rip those foolish blonde heads from their rubber torsos, to turn that laughter into screams, to turn that blue water red. The killer whale and I, we share the same soul. She's got an attitude, this girl. All right. From the long wooden railing, the cushioned fancy wrought iron chairs, the round table with its glass top and fringed tablecloth descending to the inlaid slate floor of the deck, to the bottles and fluted glasses of expensive wine, the wicker baskets filled with flowers and bread and buns and biscuits, all freshly baked, and round plates of crackers and cheese, dips and olives and ribboned toothpicks, rises a fatuous reek of pomposity. I hate you, Uncle Lloyd and Aunt Madeline, your yard bordered with eucalyptus and palm, sloping down to La Jolla Bay. Still, I'll enjoy seeing the gray whales, imagine the splashing of waves over the rough, barnacled skin, the great, sad eyes, the tooting blowholes. Now this one's about me and my friend Chelsea. All those big, expensive homes, nearly identical, jammed so close together. Chelsea has no idea her parents are rich, rattling off the list of all the things she doesn't have. For me, it's strange. There are no streetlights, no gangs on corners, just terraced rows of long streets, house, house, house on either side, blue TV glow in every window. The more they build, the more they obscure the stars. On the next street up stands a row of unfinished houses, scaffolding erected against the walls. We climbed inside one last night, up to the second floor, and looked out the glassless windows. Down the terraced rows of house, 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 when Chelsea surprised me, saying that when the homes are identical, so are the people. So I wrote this poem. And one more from this. If I can find it. Oh, that's yeah, this is it. If God wants you, she says, he takes you. She nods her head thick with black hair. I can't quite identify the color of her snappy dress, somewhere between pink and orange. He might need you for something, she says, or to teach you a lesson. He turns things sour. My cousin, I can't understand her. I hate this kind of talk. Obviously, you cannot trust God. All their teachings confirm it. He is a control freak. Everything must go his way. I always thought of life as a fun adventure. They make it sound like a stage play. God whispering sotto voce from the wings, or reaching down from the clouds, jiggling the strings of his marionettes, crying and laughing at his own script. And one more, this was unrelated. This was just recently published in Pearl magazine. Nice magazine. It's called Paradise. The serpent twines around the trunk. With flicking tongue he whispers low and tells the truth, the only truth, into the willing ear of Eve. She reaches up and plucks the fruit and crams it in the serpent's mouth. She ties the serpent up in knots and throws him over the garden wall. Then up into the tree she climbs and shakes the branches. Tumbling down come scores of apples, green and red. If this is truth, she wants it all.